A man was born in Makkah, a warrior feared by many, a heart transformed by truth, a servant shaped by faith, a leader burdened by responsibility, a ruler defined by justice, a lion who returned to his Lord. But some stories never end. The desert witnessed where it began, a fearless and determined man, strength in his hands, fire in his eyes, searching beneath Arabian skies. Then came a night that changed it all, a higher purpose, a greater call. The sword remained, the strength remained, but Omar's heart was reclaimed. From that moment history turned, new paths emerged, new lessons learned. The lion walked beside the light, defending truth with all his might. From warrior to believer, from believer to leader. Omar, Omar, Al-Farouk, the light that separated truth. Omar, Omar, hear the roar, your legacy lives forevermore. Faith and courage, strength and grace, justice written across time and space. Omar, Omar, hear the sound, your footsteps still shake the ground. He stood beside the messenger through every hardship, every year, through sacrifice and difficult days, through battles fought for Allah's ways. Then came the burden few could bear, a growing Ummah in his care. No palace life, no royal pride, only responsibility inside. Through silent streets beneath the night, Omar searched for what was right. The hungry child, the widow's cry, were never left unnoticed by his eye. Not remembered for power, remembered for character. Not remembered for wealth, remembered for justice. Omar, Omar, Al-Farouk, the light that separated truth. Omar, Omar, hear the roar, your legacy lives forevermore. Raise your voice, raise it high, let his example never die. Omar, Omar, hear the sound, your footsteps still shake the ground. Empires faded, generations passed, cities changed, languages changed, but character remains, integrity remains, justice remains. And wherever people seek those qualities, they remember Omar. Strength without arrogance, power without corruption, leadership without privilege, justice without compromise. Through servant has returned to his Lord, but the legacy remains. In every act of justice, in every moment of courage, in every sincere heart. The legacy of Omar Al-Farouk lives on. Lives on. Before the light, before the truth, before Al-Farouk, there was a man whose footsteps made warriors move aside. A man who feared nothing except the destiny written for him. Makkah trembled. The desert listened. His name was Ummah.
Beneath the burning sky, raised where only strong survive. Steel in his voice, fire in his eyes. A storm of dust would always arise. When he walked through crowded streets, even the proud would guard their speech. A mountain standing on 2 feet, a heart that never knew defeat. The desert sun had shaped his frame, no challenge ever made him bend. No fear could force his will to end. The sands remember, the winds proclaim, a warrior searching without a name. He feared nothing, no mountain high, no sword raised, no battle cry. He feared nothing through dust and flame. The desert echoed Umar's name. Stand your ground, hold the line. Strength is forged through test and time. He feared nothing, the whole world knew. A lion was rising into view.
The merchants talked, the elders watched. His reputation traveled far. From every camp and caravan, people knew exactly who he was. A man of power, a man of pride, a river of force he kept inside. Yet deep beneath the warrior's chest, a greater journey still possessed. The strongest arm, the loudest roar, cannot reveal what life is for. And every soul beneath the sky will someday ask the reason why.
The desert waits, the heavens see, a path unknown, his destiny. He feared nothing, no threat nor pain, no burning heat, no falling rain. He feared nothing, his spirit burned, yet greater truths remained unlearned. Stand your ground, hold the line. Strength is forged through test and time. He feared nothing, the whole world knew. A lion was rising into view.
Sometimes strength is not enough. Sometimes power cannot guide. Sometimes the strongest warrior has not yet won the fight inside.
The story wasn't ending here. The turning point was drawing near. The desert winds began to change, and nothing would remain the same.
A man, a mission, a meeting with warrior had courage, but not yet the light. The next chapter was coming, and history would never be the same. There are nights that divide a life into two parts. The man you were and the man you become. This was one of those nights.
The streets of Makkah held their breath. Rumors moved from door to door. The message spread beyond the walls, further than ever before. And Ummah heard the words again, the name again, Muhammad. Every mention struck like sparks against the iron of his heart. His anger burned, his jaw grew tight. He swore this madness had to end tonight. One road, one decision, one night, one destiny. The sword was ready, the path was set. A warrior moved without regret. The desert watched, the heavens knew. The night that changed the world in two. Step by step, the fire grew, but Allah knew what He would do. The sword was drawn, the star stood still. A greater plan would bend His will. Then came a voice along the road. Before you seek another door, look first within your family's home. The words hit harder than a stone. His footsteps turned, his fury rose toward the house he thought he knew, toward a truth concealed from him. A secret quietly grew. The door swung wide, the room fell still. Faces frozen by surprise. Something hidden, something feared, reflected in their eyes. What was spoken, what was read? What were these words they tried to protect? A page lay resting in the room, words unlike he'd ever known. Not poetry, not tribal songs, not anything the desert owned. The anger slowed, the storm stood still as verses touched his waiting soul. The mighty warrior who feared no man now felt a different kind of pull. Each line descended like the rain upon a land long dry and worn. The heart that once was hard as stone felt something new begin to fall. The sword grew silent, the fire changed, the night remained, but nothing stayed the same. The sword was ready, the path was set, but mercy reached him before regret. The desert watched, the heavens knew. The truth was breaking slowly through. A stronger man, a greater fight was being born that very night. The sword was drawn, but not to kill. The Lord of worlds had changed His will.
Not every battle is fought with steel. Not every victory leaves a field. Sometimes the strongest walls collapse without a single strike. Sometimes the fiercest warrior falls to the power of the truth. rises stronger than before.
The road ahead,
Now let's somewhere else
the man who came in anger
would leave in faith.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The sword was changed, the heart was new, the darkness broke, the morning grew, the desert shook, the people saw a warrior standing now with awe. The strongest man had finally found the truth that turned his world around. The sword remained, the strength remained, but now his soul had been reclaimed. One night, one page,
One decision, one transformation. The lion still stood, but now he walked toward the light. Hey. Raise your head.
raise your head,
Raise your voice.
no more fear,
No more fear.
no more chains.
Omar has risen. Omar has risen. The city whispered through the streets, a shocking story none believed. The man whose name inspired fear now stood beside believers here. The same strong hand, the same fierce gaze, the same warrior from former days, but now his heart belonged to truth. A fiery born inside his soul. No longer searching, no longer blind, no longer torn between two sides. The path was clear beneath his feet, the call of faith was now complete. The desert watched, the city stared, a new chapter had appeared. Omar, Omar, raise your voice, the path of truth is now your choice. No more hidden prayers today, no more fear to stand and say, Omar, Omar, lead the way. The dawn has chased the night away, shoulder to shoulder, side by side, with faith and courage as our guide. No more hidden prayers, no more hiding fear. Raise your voice, the truth is here. There was a time they met in secret, doors locked tight to stay protected. Quiet footsteps in the night, guarding every source of light. But something changed, the balance turned, a different fire began to burn. The lion now stood in their ranks, and fear itself began to shrink. The streets that once inspired dread now heard believers lift their heads, and Omar walked before them all, answering heaven's call. The voices rose, the lines were formed like rivers gathering before a storm. Step by step, Omar marched ahead, heart by heart, toward the sacred heart. Omar, Omar, raise your voice, the path of truth is now your choice. No more hidden prayers today, no more fear to stand and say, Omar, is not the absence of fear. Courage is walking forward despite it. Some men wait for history, others become part of it. That day, the believers walked openly, and Mecca witnessed a change that could never be reversed.
One line,
Then another,
one voice,
then thousands.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Omar, Omar, raise the banner high. Lift your hands, touch the sky. The weak grew strong, the scared stood tall, united by the greatest call. Omar laid the line, a fearless heart, a grand design. The chains are gone, the night has passed, the light of faith will always light. Hear the sound, the truth of Islam shakes the ground. No more hidden prayers, no more fear. The voice of faith is loud and clear.
Yesterday, they gathered in secret. Today, Omar walked openly beside them, and Mecca would never be the same. The lion had found the truth. Now he would defend it. Not for glory, not for power, but for the messenger of Allah. And wherever the messenger walked, Omar was never far behind.
The desert winds carried the call, a growing faith that challenged all. Enemies gathered from every side, yet Omar stood with fearless pride. Not for himself, not for fame, not to make a mighty name. His strength belonged to something more, a higher cause worth fighting for. Beside the prophet through the years, through sacrifice and through the tears. When danger rose and battle came, Omar answered just the same. Side by side, step by step, a bond that history won't forget. Omar, Omar, stand and fight, following the path of light. Omar, Omar, strong and true, loyal through and through. Through every battle, through every trial, walking every difficult mile. Omar, Omar, hear the call, standing beside the best of all.
When others doubted, Omar stood. When others feared, he understood. Faith requires a steadfast heart, a man prepared to do his part.
Batter witnessed courage rise under burning desert skies. The hood saw believers tested, yet Omar's spirit never rested. Every challenge strengthened faith, every hardship shaped his way. Every lesson from the prophet guided Omar day by day.
Not merely a warrior, not merely a friend, but a guardian of the message until the very end.
Omar, Omar, stand and fight, following the path of light. Omar, Omar, strong and true, loyal through and through. Through every battle, through every trial, walking every difficult mile. Omar, Omar, hear the call, standing
seek wealth. Some men seek the praise of people. But Omar sought something greater, the pleasure of Allah and the honor of serving His messenger. That loyalty forged a legacy that would outlive empires. When the messenger spoke, Omar listened. When the messenger called,
Omar answered.
Years would pass, battles would end, but people would always remember that wherever the messenger stood, Omar stood nearby, a shadow of loyalty, a mountain of faith. They called him a lion, a warrior, a mountain among men. But the strongest moments of Omar were not on the battlefield. They were in the darkness, when only Allah could see his tears.
The victories came, the battles were won, the message spread beneath the sun. His name inspired both awe and respect, yet Omar feared what came next. Not the sword, not the enemy line, not the passing years of time. He feared the day when every soul would stand before its final goal. The stronger he became inside, the more he pushed away his pride. The higher Allah raised his name, the more humility remained. A lion before men, a servant before Allah. Omar, Omar, Al-Faruq, strength and mercy joined as one. Omar, Omar, Al-Faruq, the battle inside is never done. The strongest heart is not the one that conquers cities in the sun. The strongest heart is one that cries in fear of Allah through the night.
Many saw the warrior stand, commanding armies across the land. Few would see the tears that fell when verses touched his heart as well. The nights were long, the prayers were deep. While others rested, he would weep. Not from weakness, not from shame, but love and fear of Allah's name. His shoulders carried heavy loads, the worries of countless souls. A leader measured not by power, but by sincerity each hour. The world saw a conqueror, the heavens saw a servant.
Omar, Omar, Al-Faruq, strength and mercy joined as one. Omar, Omar, Al-Faruq, the battle inside is never done. Raise your hand.
Without gratitude, what value is power? Without humility, what value is victory? If the heart becomes blind, Omar knew the greatest enemy lies within.
One tear, one prayer, one sincere heart
can outweigh 1,000 victories.
Al-KHATTAB, Al-KHATTAB. Separates wrong from right. Omar, Omar, Al-KHATTAB. A burning flame within the night. Strength for the truth, strength for the deen. Yet humble before the Lord unseen. Omar, Omar, hear the sound. True greatness comes from lowering down. The lion roars, the servant cries, and earns his honor.
Sword made him feared, justice made him respected, but humility made him Al-Azim. The tears of Al-Faruq still speak across the centuries. The messenger had returned to his Lord. Abu Bakr had carried the banner. Now another burden awaited. Not a throne, not a crown, but a responsibility heavier than mountains. The Ummah. And Omar accepted the weight.
The people gathered, the world had changed, a growing nation to arrange. New lands, new trials, new fears, responsibilities across the years. No palace wall, no golden chair, no luxury waiting there. Only a burden vast and wide that Omar could no longer hide. He knew leadership was not reward, it was accountability before the Lord. A trust that would be questioned one day for every life along the way. A crown of duty, a road of sacrifice. Omar, Omar, carry the load, lead the Ummah down the road. Omar, Omar, stand and bear the weight of millions everywhere. Not for power, not for fame, serving Allah is the aim. Omar, Omar, hear the call, the strongest shoulders carry.
Darkness covered sleeping lands. Omar walked without commands through quiet streets and silent roads, checking the people's hidden loads.
No gods before him, no royal train, no pride to elevate his name. Just a leader seeking truth, protecting all men and the youth. If hunger touched a single home, he felt responsible alone. If someone suffered in despair, Omar believed he must be there.
A ruler to the world, a servant to the people.
Omar, Omar, carry the load, lead the Ummah down the road. Omar, Omar, stand and bear the weight of millions everywhere. shoulders carry
remembers the victories, the cities, the expanding borders. But Omar feared something else. What if one hungry child remained unseen? What if one widow remained unheard? What if one soul suffered while he possessed the power to help? That burden followed him every day and every night. If a creature suffers, am I responsible? If someone is forgotten, will Allah ask me why?
Omar, 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 Al-Farouk. Sound, the weight of the Ummah shakes the ground. No king, no throne, no royal wall. A servant leader standing tall.
The sword had won battles. The heart had won loyalty. But leadership required something greater. To carry the Ummah and never put it down. The borders expanded. The banners advanced. Cities opened their gates. Empires trembled. But Omar knew victory was never measured by land. Victory was measured by justice.
From desert sands to distant shores, the message reached through countless doors. The mighty powers of ancient days watch new horizons start to blaze. Armies moved across the land, yet Omar kept a steady hand. Not chasing glory, not chasing praise, but serving Allah through his days. The world grew larger year by year, yet one principle remained clear. No matter how far the empire spread, justice must always move ahead. A nation grows, a trust expands. Justice must guide every hand. Omar, Omar, raise the scale, let truth and justice never fail. Omar, Omar, hear the call, one law of justice over all. The weak protected, the strong restrained, honor and fairness maintained. Omar, Omar, stand your ground, let justice shake the world around.
The poor poor and rich stood side by side. No special road for wealth or pride, no noble blood above the law. This was the principle Omar saw. Governors feared his watchful eye, not because punishment stood nearby, but because accountability remained a sacred trust that must be maintained. No palace life could change his way, no treasures made his heart obey. Simple clothes, simple meals, a leader proving what faith reveals. The empire expanded, but Omar remained humble. The world grew larger, but his heart stayed close to the people.
Omar, Omar, raise the scale, let truth and justice never fail. Omar, Omar, hear the call, one law of justice over all. No crown of gold, no royal throne, a servant leader widely known. Omar, Omar, stand your ground, let justice shake the world around.
Many rulers seek obedience. Omar sought accountability. Many rulers build monuments. Omar built trust. Many rulers wanted power. Omar feared responsibility. That is why his legacy remains long after kingdoms disappeared.
Justice,
Not privilege,
service,
not status,
not status,
responsibility.
not comfort.
Not comfort!
Raise the flame, justice shining through your name. Lead the way, truth grows stronger every day. Through the victories, through the years, through the hopes and through the fears. Hear the sound, a righteous empire shakes the ground. Not built by pride, not built by greed, but built through faith and noble deeds. Stand and see the power of true integrity.
Empires rise, empires fall. Cities change, borders fade, but justice lives on. And wherever fairness is remembered, the name of Omar is remembered too. Every warrior faces a final battle. Every journey reaches its end. Every soul returns to its creator. The lion who shook empires. The guardian of justice. The servant of Allah was approaching his final dawn.
The years had passed, the work was was done, the message spread beneath the sun. Cities flourished, nations grew, yet Omar's heart remained true. No palace walls, no crown of gold, the same humility of old, the same concern for every soul, the same devotion to his role. The burden carried every day never once was thrown away. A leader shaped by faith and truth, still serving from his earliest youth. The body grows weary, but the spirit stands firm. Omar, Omar, Lion of the Deen, a shining light the world has seen. Omar, Omar, strong and true, the Ummah still remembers you. Through every trial, through every scar, Allah knows exactly who you are. Omar, Omar, hear the call, a lion returns to the Lord of all. One morning came unlike the rest, a moment written and decreed. The warrior who feared no man, prepared to meet his destiny. No cry for power, no cry for fame, no desperate grasp to keep his name. Only concern for what remained, the trust he carried and maintained. The people wept, the city shook, history turned another page, but faith remained within the hearts of those inspired by his way. The sword would rest, the legacy would not. Omar, Omar, Lion of the Deen, a shining light the world has seen. Omar, Omar, strong and true, the Ummah still remembers you. The body fades, the soul moves on, but righteous deeds are never gone. Omar, Omar, hear the sound, your legacy still shakes the ground. Some men are remembered for victories, some for wealth, some for power. But Omar is remembered for faith, for justice, for courage, for responsibility, for fearing Allah more than he feared the world. And that is why his name still lives. The lion falls, but the roar remains. The leader leaves, but the example remains. The servant returns to his Lord. Omar. The servant meets his Lord, and somewhere beyond this world, a lion walks no more among men,
but his footsteps still echo through history.